From Oregon, number 15, Cody Cochran. From Arizona, number 17, Max Algara. From Oregon, number 11, Kellen Tate. From Arizona, number 2, Rodrigo Lamadrid.
There we go.
From Oregon, number 1, Austin Lamphere. From Arizona, number 23, Eric Villalobos. And from Oregon, number 00, Wyatt Stewart. The coaches for Arizona, Chris Escarcega and Chuy Martinez. And from Oregon, Sean Lamphere. The league president for Arizona, Chuy Martinez. League president for Oregon, Tiffany Fuel. The district administrator for Arizona, District 8, Robin Murray. And the district administrator for Oregon, District number 5, Elizabeth Hizataki. Our volunteer umpires for the game. On first base, Dean Ledgerwood. On second base, Heath Messenger. Third base, Tim Beecham. And behind the plate, Mark Brown. We now ask everyone to stand as you are able and remove your hats for the national anthem as we honor America and our troops around the world. Then remain standing for the Little League pledge. We will now recite the Little League pledge. Players and coaches, please repeat after me. I trust in God. I love my country and will respect its laws.
I might scoot down this way. So
I will play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I will always do my best. Parents and volunteers, we will now recite the Little League Parent and Volunteer Pledge. Please repeat after me. I will teach all children to play fair and do their best. I will positively support all managers, coaches, and players. I will respect the decisions of the umpires. I will praise a good effort despite the outcome of the game. Players return to your dugouts. Managers and team captains, please meet the umpires at home plate.
All right, folks, we welcome you to our live stream coverage from Oakland, California at Laney College, home of the Eagles field here in Again, well, actually, this is the community of, it's actually technically not Oakland, is it? It's just like on the outskirts of Oakland, Bill McCullough.
So I think it's San Leandro or
At
something
this
like that.
time,
Yeah.
we would like to remind everyone that
Community
this
here.
is a Little League game and it's just a game.
Alameda
The
County,
managers,
okay.
coaches, and umpires.
So glad to be
are
with you. Bill
all
McCullough from
volunteers
5TO Sports
and should
Talk
be
on
given the
loan to
respect
Cool
they
FM. And
deserve for their
we're looking for a
dedication
great
to this
game
great
today. We've
Little
got
League program.
almost all of Arizona. I had a lot
We
of
ask
comments
that you
though in
make
that day.
yourself
We're ready in
comfortable,
Tucson. We're
enjoy
ready
the
in
game,
Douglas.
and
We're ready in
cheer
Sierra
on your team
Vista,
and all players
all over the
for a
state.
good effort
Looking
or
for a
play.
good game today on the
Any
Senior
spectator
League
who disrupts the game, and the opinion
game,
of
which
an
is a
umpire or
consolation
tournament
game.
director
So
will be
both teams a little
asked
bit
to
of
leave the
pressure
park
on themselves.
by
It's
impact.
win or go home at this point.
The managers,
And
coaches,
Douglas
and
got
players
here via
listed on the team's affidavit
a great
are the
season
only
down in
personnel
Arizona.
allowed in
They
the
came
dugout
here, played
or
in
on the
game
field.
one, unfortunately losing
Dugouts
4-0
and playing
to the
fields
kids
are
from
all
Hawaii,
off
but
limits to
they're all
spectators.
ready to go. They're rested after a
No
long trip.
communications are allowed
And
between
we should expect a
spectators
great
and
effort,
the
not only
personnel
from the
in the
Douglas
dugout.
team, but also from the
Let's play
Prineville,
ball,
Cook County,
and may the
Oregon
best team
team.
win.
We've got 65 degrees and sunshine here as we start the game today. Of course, Douglas falling short against Hawaii on Wednesday to kick off this double elimination tournament, regional, 4-0 to Hawaii. They take on Oregon here today. Oregon lost
To Southern California.
to Southern California.
10-0.
And they lost, I think, I want to say 10-0.
10-0, yeah. So a lot on the line for both teams here as we get ready. Just the managers and the umpires conferring just before the first pitch here at Laney College. And I'll tell you, Laney College, very, very impressive here. JC here in the East Bay area, and just terrific athletic venues. The softball field, as you can see. Now, don't be confused. The black is not California black dirt. It's artificial turf, but they have the whole field in artificial turf. I was talking to one of the former players, and there's a little bit of nuance that you have to get used to when you're playing on a field like this. One thing he said, the biggest thing, you have to start your slide about 2 feet before you normally would on dirt, because if you think about it, Todd, you're sliding on carpet for the most part. And then also there's no bad hops, but as Coach Duarte mentioned in the pregame interview, the ball gets to you a lot quicker than it would coming off dirt or regular grass, where it would soften the ball coming off the bat. This is a little bit of a harder surface, so the ball will travel faster, and you're probably going to see that during the course of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We want to thank our sponsors as well, too. Bill McCullough, SSVEC, our presenting sports sponsor, powering our live stream youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC,
All right,
serving
starting on defense for Oregon.
our community.
At first base, number 4, Quentin Bailey.
So Douglas, even though they're in the home white uniform, is the visiting team. And the kids from Prineville, Oregon are in the dark uniforms. They will be in the field first.
Shortstop, number 2.
This is going to be a 7-inning game as opposed to normally Little League plays 6 innings. You're going to add an extra inning. And I believe we talked to one of the people here that said they had an extra inning game yesterday. They actually went 9 innings.
Uriah Juszczyk.
Yeah, the teams were all locked up.
Behind the plate,
9 apiece.
number
It was
15,
Hawaii
Bodie Cochran.
that was playing Oakland.
That's right, the winner of game
Number
1.
22,
And Oakland
Carter
won
McAdams.
that game in extra inning. So the team that Douglas lost to, oh, look at this. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Had a Little League Senior World Series swag here. We want to thank
You're the Arizona rep, and now
the umpires of District 45. Thank you very much.
give us your.
This is my umpire pin for this regional. So I'm the only
Starting off for Arizona.
I'm the only umpire here
Number
from the
7,
state of Arizona.
Isidro Hoyos.
Well, welcome here.
Congratulations.
What game are you working next?
The next year, whatever's after this one.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it. All right.
Okay, underway here. And the pitch. Little number up to the second base. He's going to have to hurry, shovels it to first base, and gets him by about a step and a half for the first out of the inning. And as you see how the turf played a little bit of effect there.
Number 15,
A lot of backspin on that hit coming off the bat, and it just kind of died on the carpet. He had to really charge the ball and hustle to get the out at first. So one down here in the top of the first for Douglas, or we'll call them Arizona now since they've got the Arizona uniforms. First pitch way outside, ball one.
Emiliano Fimbres is up to bat right now. Batter number 2, 1 out. Just getting underway here in Oakland.
1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Evens the count at 1-1. And if you can see out there, the team from Douglas are wearing the new Arizona uniforms. And for our viewers out there, I bet that font looks really familiar because that's straight out of Arizona Diamondbacks uniforms. And just a really sharp-looking uniform for the kids here. And what an honor to wear the state of Arizona uniform here, representing not just Douglas, not just Cochise County, but the entire state of Arizona. Or we like to say in Tucson, State 48.
That's right. So it's a little odd if you're a Douglas resident seeing the boys in white.
Fimbres fouls it off hard down the third base line. And 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch. Almost hits him, had to duck under it. Actually, it was a 3-2 pitch. My bad. And he trots down to first for the first base runner of the game. So Arizona in business with 1 on and 1 out. And Escarzega comes up to the plate, batting third. Normally, if you know baseball, your third batter is normally your best hitter on the team. Wants to move the runners along and set it up for your big guy batting cleanup. So Escarzega waiting, and the first pitch. And hit to in this power alley in left center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Kind of fumbled around in the outfield. That's going to send a run in to score. Standing up, Escarzega going to third, head first slide. He is safe. So action right off the rip here in Alameda County at Laney College, and quickly Arizona up 1-0. Got a runner at third, Escarzega at third, still only 1 out. And that's going to bring up your big guy, the number 4 hitter.
Douglas making a statement right off the bat here today, Bill. Scoring the first run, they're up 1-0.
Arizona, number 8, ETHELL Clinch.
So Clinch trying to get that runner home from third, and as we were talking to the coach in the pregame, you want to jump out on these guys, especially when you're the first hitter. A ground ball to third, he's going to get the run in, over to first on a bang-bang play, gets him at first for the second out. But that's a sacrifice, 5-3 if you're scoring at home. And 2 runs in here in the top of the inning. That's a great start for Arizona.
That's what we needed to do, because it's a double elimination tournament. It's loser goes home.
Winner go home, they say.
Arizona, number 13, Rafael Busani.
Busani here, batting here with the bases empty, 2 outs and 2 runs in. First pitch inside for a ball. So Douglas well rested after that game on Wednesday that Todd did, and it shows. Up high, ball 2. 2-0 the count, quickly behind to the batter.
Here we go, Rafa! Here we go!
Breeze is blowing from right to left. Swing and a miss, or fouled off, excuse me. So 2-1 the count now. Two-one pitch outside makes it 3-1. And Todd, you were
It's fine. Once we pick up the broadcast, it'll be fine, even on your page.
Okay.
He's just setting it up right now.
Oh, okay. Is that 2 outs?
Now batting for Oregon, number 28, Regan Russell.
So Regan Russell up to the plate. We apologize about the technical difficulty. Looks like we're back live now here in the East Bay of Alameda County. Fouled off 0-1.
Yep. We're in the bottom of the first inning. If you're just joining us, Douglas with a 2-0 lead. Oregon up to bat.
Curveball way out in front for a strike. Nice pitch. Took a bit off that pitch, and he was way ahead of it, Todd. High and outside for a ball.
Okay, here we go, Rafa, here we go.
So Oregon down 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Misses low and outside.
Here you go, Rafa.
Fouled off.
Beautiful day for baseball here, Bill McCullough.
Oh, you couldn't beat this.
This is like perfect baseball weather.
You can actually be outside all day.
Sunny and 66 right now. Perfect.
And real grass and real trees.
Well, not real grass on the field.
Not in the field, but in town and around the East Bay area. Pitch. Fouled off again to stay alive. 2-2 the count now.
A little bit different field for the boys to get used to with this artificial turf here.
One out here in the bottom of the first, the 2-2 pitch. This is low, so it runs the count full. And once again, we apologize for the technical issues. In the world of internet and the world of Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff, things do pop up from time to time, but we are back on thanks to Dan the man. And the full count pitch once again goes to that curveball and just way out in front of him for the second out here in the bottom of the first.
Oregon, number 51, Uriah Ustad.
So Uriah Ustad, the batter, coming up to the plate with 2 outs, nobody on, trying to get something started for Oregon. And the first pitch hits it to the shortstop, a tricky hop, and he's going to beat it out without a throw. But that was kind of a tricky hop, and that's something that normally you're not going to see on this type of surface, but it happened that time. He still did a good job keeping the ball in the infield, and an infield hit for Oregon.
Number 14, Quentin Bailey.
So Quentin Bailey's going to come up, 2 outs, 1 on here. Down 2-0 early to Arizona. Quick throw to first, back, and gets away from the first baseman, but not far enough for the runner to advance. So like Todd said, if you just joined us, the kids from Arizona and Douglas, they jumped out to a quick 2-0 lead, and that's what you have to do coming off a loss, especially in a pressure-packed game like this in the consolation bracket. First pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Also, those of you who may not be familiar with Little League, even in the senior leagues, there is a pitch count that they have to adhere to. Second pitch, got the inside corner, nice. They probably got it right on the black there. 1-1 the count. Runner takes his lead off. He's got a decent lead. Curveball in there, just a nice bender for strike 2. Rolled right off the table, Todd. That's what you want that curveball to do. And the count 1-2. Fastball gets it popped up. Catcher third baseman converging on it and put away by the third baseman. Nice hustle. That's going to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one man left on base. So after a full inning here at the Senior League Western Regional in Oakland, California, and Laney College, home of the Eagles, Arizona with a 2-0 lead.
That's right. You're looking at the new uniforms for the Douglas boys, the Arizona uniforms, which were given to them last night, right? The coach was saying, Bill?
What an honor, too. These look like Diamondback uniforms.
Thank you to our sponsors, folks. We can't do it without them. At MORSE Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. The Sherry Apple team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at the Sherry Apple team. Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. And Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, their new physical therapy department now open in Hereford. Physical therapy clinics in Bisbee and Douglas, also providing the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. We head to the top of the second inning, and Douglas/Arizona back up to bat, leading 2-0.
Arizona, number 25, Diego Duarte.
Diego Duarte, leadoff batter here in the top of the second. Trying to get on base. Falls inside and low for a 1-0 count. 1-0 count and hits him, and he's going to take first base. Doesn't look any worse for the wear as he trots down to the base. And so the leadoff batter is on, and a lot of things can happen when you get that first guy on base. You put a little bit of pressure on the battery, the pitcher catcher, as well as the infield.
Ezekiel Gonzalez.
So Ezekiel Gonzalez coming in, trying to move the runner over here in the top of the second. Quick throw to first. He's back in time.
Good start to lead off the inning again for Arizona. That's what we need.
1-0 pitch. Fouled, and it's going to be a long run for the first baseman. Just kind of short tops the screen, but a nice effort by the Oregon team. So that evens the count at 1-1 to Gonzalez. Inside for ball two. 2-1 the count. Kind of turned him around a little bit. And the 2-1 pitch. Didn't see the call from the umpire. I believe it's 3-1. I think he called that a ball. And that's what we're going to go
2
with.
balls, 1 strike. Oh,
and once again, the second consecutive batter gets plunked on the bat. Back of the uniform as he trots down to first. So 2 on, both via the hit by pitch for Douglas. And
Here we go, Dayton!
as much as that may sting, Todd, that's a great situation you want to be in. 2 on, nobody out.
Jason Arciniega.
So Jason Arciniega at the plate, trying to move the runners along here. Nobody out here in the top of the second. High and outside, ball 1. So Oregon pitcher having a little bit of control problems here early in the game. And once again, there is a pitch count, so they have to be aware of that as well. 1-0 pitch. He squares around to bunt, fouls it off to even the count, 1-1.
Senior League Baseball Regionals here in Oakland, California at Laney College Field. 66 degrees as we start the game.
I'm not even sweating. Caught the corner at the knees for a strike. So 1-2 the count now. Runners take their leads off the bases. And a little over his head, we almost had the bases loaded with hit by pitch. So that's going to run the count 3-1. And he's one pitch away anyways from loading him up, Todd. And the 3-1 pitch inside, and maybe that was ball 3. Sometimes the scoreboard is not keeping up with the actual count, so we'll go
3-2.
3-2 now. You call that a strike? And fouled off to the right side. He'll come back and try it again. So full count to the batter. 2 birds on the base at first and second. And swings at a high fastball up by his eyes to strike out for the first out. I think he kind of chased a ball on that one, but Arizona's still looking good.
Number 4, Miguel Bustamante.
So Miguel Bustamante coming to the plate now. 1 out and 2 on. High for a ball. 1-0 the count. He wants to at least move that lead runner at second over 90 feet to third. You also have to think about the double play. At the knees on the outside corner for a strike, evens the count. And the 1-1 pitch, high and away, ball 2. Those of you may not know, this is the 14 to 17 age group here at the Senior League Western Regional. So these kids are in high school. They know how to play, and fouled off to the right side. That's going to even the count 2-2, so he will not be bunting from here on out. Tried to sneak one down there, lay it down, move the runners along, but just hit it foul. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, very close. So he's going to run the count full on that one. That one almost looked too close to take, but good eye at the plate. And the 3-2 pitch, and loses him on that pitch, ball 4. That's going to load him up. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Good opportunity for Douglas to get some more insurance runs, up 2-0.
Now batting for Arizona, number 7, Isidro Hoyos.
So Hoyos comes up with the bases juiced here in the top of the second. Great opportunity from the kids from Arizona to add some runs here early, put more pressure on the Oregon team. First pitch for a strike. And that's a good job. He took that first pitch, Todd, but he wanted to see what, his first time at bat, he wanted to see what the guy had. Now he's back in, ready to go with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline and over the head of the third baseman. That's going to score 1 run. And the coach at third is going to hold him up to remain bases loaded with still only 1 out, and now a 3-0 lead for Arizona.
Number 15, Emiliano Fimbre.
So Emiliano Fimbre is coming up to the plate, still bases loaded and 1 out. And Arizona Douglas up 3-0 here in the top of the second. Hit to the hole, shortstop over to second, and taken out. Now no play, and I think he pulled his foot off the base when he caught the ball, because the umpire's calling him safe at second. And that scores the runner from third. So 2 more runs in here in the inning, and now a 4-0 lead.
No, 5.
Oh, did 2 runs?
Yeah. So 2 runs in the first inning and 3 runs just now.
3 runs. I'm sorry. All right, 5-0 lead. That's right. That first run came in before they loaded the bases. So putting the pressure on early, and that's exactly what Arizona needed. So we can be here tomorrow, Todd.
Well, if they keep this up, we're going to have another game to broadcast.
Still early,
now,
though.
Yeah, we don't want to jump the gun here.
Yeah,
but just,
still way early. But good start.
Now, if they do win, when would we play tomorrow? Did we figure that out?
It's on the bracket. I don't remember right offhand. I think it's a later start, though. I believe it might be a 4 p.m. start. We'll get that to you for our viewers. And once again, we thank you for coming and viewing this game all over Arizona, not just Cochise County, not just Pima County, but all through the state. We're rooting on the boys from Douglas.
Yeah, we're representing Arizona. And so far today, doing a great job. Up 5-0.
5-0, 2 on still
Now batting for
here
Arizona.
in the top of the
Number 6,
second.
Chris Escarzega.
So Escarzega coming up, still only 1 out. First pitch in there for a strike. About chest high on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Oregon's pitcher. Fouled off to the left side, and that runs the count to 0-2. So Escarzega quickly behind. Kind of fists it off the bat, and just a short line drive to the second baseman, who doubles up the runner at second to end the inning, but not before Arizona comes up with 3 more runs to lead 5-0, and that's what the score is after an inning and a half. And Oregon will get their second time at the plate coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Bill McCullough. Thank you to our sports sponsors.
40-4-0 for Oregon.
Wait a second. What did he say?
Pitch count. It was 40.
Okay, gotcha. Big thank you to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, a new sponsor of our sports coverage. They've established a client-centered approach that prioritizes exceptional service. This approach marks a return to the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. They proudly serve the Sierra Vista area as a licensed general, plumbing, and electrical contractor, catering to both commercial and residential needs. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration stands for precision in every project, service in every step. Go to prestigesierravista.com. A big thank you going out to Sonic Drive-In in Sierra Vista, our sports sponsor. Come enjoy a tasty burger or treat after the game. They are about community. Half-price shakes every night after 5 p.m. through the rest of the summer at the Sonic Drive-In, in-store only in Sierra Vista. And we are ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Oregon comes up to bat with Douglas/Arizona leading 5-0.
Starting off this inning for Oregon, number 23, Finn Haven.
So Finn Haven lead off the Oregon team here in the bottom of the second. And they got a little hole to climb out of, down 5-0. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened. It was kind of a balk or an illegal pitch. The umpires called time, but they credited the batter with a ball, and so 1-0 the count. Grounder to the shortstop in the hole. He's got a long throw over and gets him. What a bang play. That was a heck of a throw. He went deep into the hole, kind of went to his knees, popped up, and right across the diamond to the first base, just to nip the runner going down the line. That was a great play. I don't care what level of baseball you play. That was a fabulous play by Arizona.
Number 3, Parker Lampier.
So Parker Lampier coming up now with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Just missed outside, ball 1, 1-0.
I did not think he was going to make that.
Boy, that was a heck of a throw. I'll tell you, he's got a gun on him.
That was amazing.
It'll showcase your arm time there. Second one right down the middle for a strike to even it up at a 1-1. Boy, that could make ESPN top 10 highlights there. That was a great play. That one bounced right in front of the plate like a 58-foot pitch instead of a 60-foot pitch. 2-1 the count. Misses outside to run the count 3-1 now. Oregon got their leadoff batter on, but wasn't able to do anything in the last inning. And the 3-1 pitch. And just missed, so he's going to trot down to first, and once again, the kids from Prineville get their leadoff man aboard.
Number 21, Logan Griffin.
That'll bring up Logan Griffin. 1 on, nobody out, and Oregon behind 5-0.
Well, 1 out.
Excuse me, 1 out. High and away, ball 1. With my old eyes, sometimes it's difficult to see the scoreboard out there in center field. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Okay, we just got information that if Douglas wins today, they'll play an early game at 9 a.m. tomorrow against Montana. Montana beat Wyoming 7-0.
Half swing held up for a ball. And 2-1 the count.
But we got to secure this win first.
Yeah.
We got to get a win
first.
It's
good start.
Still early.
A lot of baseball to play. This is a 7-inning game.
Oh boy. Now what?
And I'm not sure if he's stepping off the rubber or what the deal is, but once again, the officiating crew called a timeout. And they're going to rule it a balk, so the runner goes to second base. And that's the second balk of the inning. The first time there was no runners on, so it was no harm, no foul. But in this case, Oregon, that's the farthest they've gotten. They're in scoring position now with the runner at second, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. There's a drive to center field. Camps under it and puts it away. No advancement on the runner for the second out of the inning. So I'm wondering, Todd, if he's not coming to a complete stop. I know in the stretch, or you have to come, put your hands together and stop for a second before you make your delivery to the plate. And I think that's probably what they're calling on, because everything else looks good to that point. What's this guy's name?
McCata?
Carter McCata now with a runner at second base. This is Oregon's best opportunity so far in the game, down 5-0. Second baseman, little bird dog move in the back of him. He hits the ball to the third baseman, kind of eats him up, but across to first and gets the out. 2 great defensive plays by Arizona in the bottom of the second. And once again, Oregon leaves the runner stranded at second base. So after 2 complete innings, 5-0 in favor of the boys from Douglas.
Pitch count for Arizona, they said 28. So we got to kind of watch the pitch count in these games. It's important.
Especially when you want to move on. Like Coach said in the pregame interview, you know, they have specific pitch counts that coincide with a certain amount of rest. Now, up 5-0, that's a good problem to have, because of the fact that you can go through several pitchers, keep your ace involved as far as having to play the next game, the game after, and so forth.
Big thank you to our sports sponsors that make our coverage possible and pay for the air flight of Bill McCullough from 520 Sports Tucson to join us. Thank you, Bill. Now, you're going to only be able to join us through Saturday, and then you've got to go back because you've got some other obligations.
I actually have the Mexican League, the Mexican Baseball Fiesta in the first 3 days of October that comes to Tucson annually. They're having their big press conference, and the nice draw for that one, for not only people in Tucson and Pima County, but also your Cochise County people, the University of Arizona plays. Their college team will play these professional major league teams from Mexico.
Now batting for Arizona, number 8, ETHELL Clinch.
So Abel Clinch to lead it off here for Arizona in the top of the third. First pitch just misses low and outside, ball 1. Misses down low again, so Clinch ahead 2-0 in the count, leading off the top of the third. Fouled off behind us. Were you ready to make a play on that one, Todd?
I'm hoping it wasn't
or
going to
what?
land on my head, and I was bracing for that, but
I didn't bring my glove with me. So 2-1 the count now to Clinch. High and tight, ball 3. So Clinch in an advantageous position, up 3-1 in the count, leading off the third, or excuse me, leading off, the top of the third. And fouls it off down the left side.
Let us know where you're watching from in the chat, who your favorite player is, your favorite team. Let's get things going in the chat. Rooting Douglas/Arizona all the way back from Cochise County and points all across Arizona, including Tucson, watching on 520 Sports in Tucson as well. Bill McCullough's channel. All right, here we go.
So back to live action, full count to Clinch. And sends a drive to center field. Fades back a few steps and puts it away for the first out. So just got under that one a little bit. And a nice play in center. Once again, these are 14 to 17-year-old kids. And actually playing a very high level of baseball. If you watch that last inning, just 2 defensive gems by the shortstop and the third baseman for Douglas/Arizona. First pitch high. 1-0 pitch. Skies it high to the shortstop. Oh, and he drops it at the last minute. Now, I don't know. I'm looking at the sky, Todd, and that sun is over there, and I think he may have lost that in the sun. So that's an E6, an error on the shortstop, and that puts a runner at first base with 1 out.
Now batting for Arizona, number 25, Diego Duarte.
So Diego Duarte coming to bat with a runner at first base.
That's at first.
Pisani at first, Duarte at the plate.
Go, Diego.
Arizona up 5-0 here in the top of the third. Quick throw to first base back in time. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. Oh, 0-1 the count. Way outside to even the count, 1-1. Throw over again to first base. He had his lead, but he was kind of leaning back towards the plate, or to the base. I think he knew that throw over was coming. Pitch to the plate. The drive into left field is going to bounce in front of him. He misplays it, but no further advancement, and Arizona now has runners at first and second with 1 out. So I'll tell you, when we were talking to the coach before the game, and I was asking him about, you know, are you going to be aggressive? And he said, sure, we're gonna go out and play Douglas baseball, and it shows. And I think that rest between game 1 and today really helped them. That's a long drive from Douglas all the way to Oakland, California.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you drove it, and you were coming from Cottonwood.
Well, I stopped a few times to take a few naps along the roadway on my drive. But, yeah, Douglas is looking really good today.
Yeah, especially going through Nevada, there's nothing.
Number 5, Ezekiel Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez coming up to the plate. 2 runners on here, top of the 3rd, trying to get some more. High and inside, ball 1. So Oregon's pitcher continues to struggle with his control, and he's racking up the pitches for his side. So high on ball 1, low on ball 2. 2-0 the count. Way outside, goes past the catcher, and the runners will move up 90 feet to put them at 2nd and 3rd now. Still only 1 out, and that takes the double play scenario out of the play.
Here we go, Bear. Here we go.
And both runners now in scoring position. And loads them up now on ball 4. So once again, Arizona has the bases loaded as they did last inning and ended up plating 3 runs. What a beautiful day today. Boy, this is, you know, having lived in Arizona and maybe more so in Tucson than Douglas, but to kind of hide from the heat during the day, it's just oppressively hot. And just to be outside in the summer and just, you can't beat this. Nothing is like this to just have a beautiful day. How was it? High 60s, Todd? Did we reach 70 yet?
Last I checked, it's 68.
Yeah.
Let me check again.
And once again, Laney College, boy, they've got some really good athletic facilities. I had a chance to take a look at the football stadium, the baseball stadium here, both turf fields.
Actually, 67.
67. Did we go down in degree?
Arizona, number 11, Jaden Arciniega.
So Jason Arciniega at the plate with the bases loaded. A lot of pressure on the pitcher to throw strikes. Way up high, and a nice play by the catcher to keep that one from going to the backstop. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss on a nice inside curveball. And they have to go back to their base. It was fouled off just slightly. So no advancement on the runners. And 1-1 pitch. Little bender missed on the inside corner. 2-1. 2-1 pitch fouled off to the right side, out of play, and that'll even the count 2-2. Inside, almost hit him. That would have forced in a run. He got out of the way just in time, and that's going to run the count full with 1 out here in the inning. The base runners will not be taking off because there's only 1 out. Sends a drive to center field. He's going to catch it. They're going to tag up at 3rd, and the throw is cut off, so the run does score, and that's run number 6 for the Arizona Douglas team. Here in the top of the 3rd. Once again, it's a 7-inning game here in Senior Little League. If you just joined us or if you did not know how many innings they played. So Douglas in the catbird position right now. Still a lot of baseball to play, but I'm sure that they would not trade a 6-0 lead for something else.
Yeah, an amazing start. Looks like the coach is he going to make a pitching change?
I think he might. The pitcher's thrown quite a few strikes. Now, we don't know how many pitches he threw in their first game or last game.
Yep. They've singled the first baseman to come over.
Say number 14 is going to move from first base to the pitcher's mound for the kids from Prineville.
Pitching change for Oregon. Now pitching number 14, Quentin Bailey.
So Quentin Bailey's your new pitcher for Oregon. And he comes in with not the best situation, Todd. Bases loaded. And 2 outs now. One of your sponsors while he's warming up.
A big thank you to SSVEC serving our community. We can't do it without our sponsors. And if you would like to be a sponsor of our sports coverage, just contact us at Cool FM Live on Facebook. Our website is coolfmonline.com. Or you can call us. We would love to have you on board our sports coverage all year long for the variety of sports that we cover across Cochise County. A big thank you going out to Right Way, now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. They'll be working hard to earn your trust the right way, and they're happy to support our local athletic sports broadcast. Sierra Toyota. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. And a big thank you going out to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. You've seen their trucks and signs around town. Now join the fun. Spot a sign or take a selfie.
Now back to Arizona. Number 4, Miguel Bustamante.
Post it on their Facebook page, and you can win $100 at the end of the month. Take it away, Bill McCullough.
Okay, Miguel Bustamante up with 2 runners on, 2 outs here in the inning after the pitching change for Oregon. And the first pitch is low and outside for ball 1. So Arizona scored in every inning so far. Nice pitch. Kind of swinging for the fences on that one, but he's a little ahead of it and swung in all air. So 1-2 the count, and rings him up looking. Well, he must have called that other one a ball. The scoreboard was wrong. All right, 1-2 now the count. Fouled off right by first base. He's going to come over and take care of it to end the inning. But Arizona with another run added to their total, but they leave 2 men stranded on base. And at the end of 2.5 innings, 6-0 in favor of the Arizona.
All right, thank you so much, Bill. Big thank you again to our sponsors here. Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista or throughout most of Sierra Vista. They're still putting in the wires underground through sections of the city. But if you want the fastest internet service around, you're only going to find it through Allo Fiber. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. Again, folks, we can't do it without them. We want you to check out Doggo Lotto. We started it a couple of months ago on Cool FM Live. It's called Doggo Lotto. You can get your free numbers every week. You just pick your own numbers. You go to our website, coolfmonline.com. You'll see Doggo Lotto on the top of the page. And you can win prizes in cash, which is up to $400 every Monday at 6 p.m.
Now batting for Oregon, number 15, Bodie Cochran.
So check that out, because we have the Nancy J. Bruja Animal Care Center dogs pick the numbers every week. Then you can adopt one of the dogs, too, every Monday at 6 p.m. Take it away, Bill.
Okay, bottom of the 3rd for Oregon. Brody Cochran, the leadoff batter. Pitch just outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Oregon now down 6-0 here going into the bottom of the third. Swing and a fouled off. 1-1 the count.
Please return foul ball to the 10th by the third base dugout for a treat from the snack shack.
So 1-1 the count to Cochran. Curveball, swing and a miss. That was a nice curve. So also, Todd mentioned, comment on the Cool FM page. I want my 520 Sports Talk people making comments, giving thumbs up, hearts, all that kind of stuff. Cochran, a high bouncer back to the mound. He's going to dispose of him at first base for the first out. So not only is the pitching good today, Todd, for
Now
Douglas / Arizona,
Number
but
2, Luke Holland.
great defensive plays today, and we saw a couple of gems in the last inning.
Yeah, that day off has been really good for Douglas because they look really good today.
Fouled off to the right side, long run for the first baseman, and just out of his reach. But a nice effort. And after all is said and done, 0-1 the count. Once again, this is Senior League, Little League, Western Regional action. Ball gets by the catcher, nobody on base, however.
And hopefully going for a national championship.
That would be terrific. Remember, Douglas not only representing Cochise County, representing the city of Douglas, but all of the state of Arizona. Popped up to the first baseman for the second out of the inning, both at first.
That time it wasn't out of reach.
No, stayed in the park a little bit.
Number 28, Riggin Russell.
So Riggin Russell now coming up to the plate, nobody on and 2 outs, trying to get something started. Nice curveball, took a little off too, way out in front for a strike. Boy, their off-speed stuff is pretty hard to hit, and he disguises it really well too. Comes in with a fastball, a grounder to third. Nice play by the third baseman across the diamond, low throw, but a nice pickup by the first baseman to end the inning, and a 1-2-3 inning for Arizona.
Pitch count for Arizona, 37.
Only 37 pitches. That's not too bad, Bill, for that pitch count.
That's right. So
our coverage brought to you by our sponsors. We can't thank them enough, obviously. One of the ones we want to thank is Vinny's New York Pizza. If you haven't tried their pizza, it's some of the best pizza in Arizona. They've been around for 45 years. Chip and the gang at Vinny's Pizza, check them out. By the way, we're going to give away a large pizza, 2-topping pizza from Vinny's to a random person who comments in this post. So make a comment of any kind, and we're going to pick a winner at the end of the game, and you'll be a winner of a large 2-topping pizza from Vinny's New York Pizza in Sierra Vista. Proud supporter of our sports coverage here on Cool FM Live and our tournament coverage here for the West Regionals Little League, Senior Little League here in.
Now batting for Arizona, number 7, Isidro Hoyos.
And take it away, Bill McCullough.
thank you. Hoyos starting off the top of the fourth here for Arizona, backs out of the plate, calls time. Wanted to give his coach a chance to get down to first base. High and away for a ball, 1-0.
Here we go, Isidro.
And low for ball 2, 2-0. Wind has calmed down. Basically no wind at all now. It was blowing from right to left. And he pops it up. Shortstop going in. Oh, nobody called him off. Went into shallow left field and was unaware that the left fielder was not in a position to make the play. And just a lack of communication there on the part of the Oregon team. So that's going to be an error on the shortstop, E6 if you're scoring at home. And that puts a runner at first base and nobody out.
Now batting for Arizona, number 15, Emiliano Fimbres.
So here comes the big guns. Todd Fimbres up at the plate. First pitch swinging, throws it down to third, over to second for one, on to first, just safe at first. Boy, that would have been a nice 5-4-3 double play, but Fimbres running down the line, hustling, and beats the throw. But Oregon, good fundamental baseball, got the lead runner at second base. That was a nice pickup by the third baseman on that hard grounder, and I'll tell you, that's why they call it the hot corner, because that ball gets to you very quickly. I didn't hear. So one on with one out now. No one pitch. Curveball outside, 1-1. So Arizona scored in every inning thus far.
Chris Escarcega up to bat.
Once again outside, and we see a couple players from the Montana team entering the park, and if Arizona can get by this one, they would be playing the kids from Montana. There goes the runner, and the base hit in the gap to right center. He cuts it off, but that's going to put runners at the corners now with one out on a nice piece of hitting. And once again, Arizona threatening.
And only one out.
Batting for Arizona, number 8, Abel Clinch.
So Abel Clinch up to the plate now. Runners at the corners, one out. Let's see if Coach does a little hit and run to get that runner over to second. Throw over and just back. He was leaning the wrong way, and a nice piece of communication by the first baseman and the pitcher for Oregon, and they almost had him. Pitch to the plate. There he goes. I told you he's going to throw it to the shortstop because they wanted to do a decoy to make sure that runner stayed at third base. So they gave up the stolen base, but that also puts runners now at second and third. And what did I tell you, Todd? Nice, aggressive baseball by Arizona. Pitch misses outside. And a nice piece of hitting, a base hit to center field. And he's going to hold him up at third. Now he's going to send him. And here comes the relay from the shortstop, way offline and way late. Runner goes to second and is safe there. So as we were talking about in the pregame, Todd, good aggressive base running, good aggressive baseball by Arizona. And you can add 2 more runs to that total. And now it's 8-0 in favor of the kids from Douglas. That's a 7.
Now batting for Arizona.
Oh, they have 7.
They have 7 on the scoreboard, but I could have.
Well, they've got it at 7.
Isn't it 8-0? Didn't 2 runs score on that one? Oh, okay. Okay, they fixed it, Todd. 8-0. Yeah, it still says 7, but we'll get that at the break. Fouled off to the right side, left side, and put away by the third baseman for out number 2. and runner stays at third base. I could have sworn they had 2 runs across the plate, and it was 6-0 at the beginning of the inning.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I'll have you check that on the empty break.
Well, a little bit of confusion, but the scoreboard says 7-0.
Now batting for Arizona, number 25, Diego Duarte.
So Diego Duarte, 2 outs now, trying to get that runner in from third base. Fouled off down the right side. That's going to even the count at 1-1.
Go, Diego.
And the 1-1 pitch. Nice curveball. Got him swinging, 1-2. I could have sworn 2 runs. And a slow roller to the third baseman, and across the diamond, gets him at first to end the inning. But not before Douglas scores more runs, and we're going to check on that score in the break here. They've got 7-0, but I could have sworn 2 runs came home in that inning.
22.
Okay, so the new pitcher for Oregon, 22 pitches in relief of their starter.
Big thank you to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage, Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. Proud to support our area youth sports coverage and teams. Trust them with your next home loan experience. Big thank you also to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve at TWN Communications. American Southwest Credit Union, today's game sponsored by those folks as well, serving Southern Arizona. If you live, work, or worship here, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service at ASCU.org.
So a host of substitutions, Todd, here going into the bottom of the 4th. I think they were worried about the pitch count and that next game. And just some other shuffling of positions on the infield as well. So once again, as Todd and I were discussing, when you're up 7-0, and apparently they're going to keep the score like that, now you have to worry about pitch count. You want to be able to advance and have your good pitchers available to pitch at your next game, and that's what the case is here with Arizona. And that's a good rule, you know. You don't want to have these kids have just arm problems and just career-ending injuries by overthrowing and just overworking that arm. So a good job by the Little League to control that. So Oregon's got some work to do here in the bottom of the 4th, down 7-0. First pitch swinging, and he's going to send it to center field. He's going to drop in front of the center fielder for a base hit. And once again, Oregon, it's been a while, but Oregon got their lead runner on. But it's been a couple innings. Arizona got him 1-2-3 in the last inning. And let's see what transpires here.
Now batting for Oregon, number 14, Quentin Bailey.
So Quentin Bailey now with a runner at first, nobody out, trying to get some runs in for the Oregon kids. Half swing, but a strike anyways, though. 0-1 the count. So new pitcher for Arizona. And called a balk again. He did not come set for a full second, and you have to do that pitching out of the stretch. So the runner's going to advance to second. That's the third balk of the game, but the first here with the new pitcher. For Oregon, once again, they haven't got a runner past second base all game, and they have one here now with nobody out in the bottom of the third. Excuse me, the bottom of the fourth. Ball, pitch misses for a ball. And 1-1 the count. 1-1 pitch, high and tight, and I think it just nipped the batter, and he's going to trot down to first on a hit by pitch. So Oregon in the best scenario they've had all game. 2 on now, nobody out.
Now batting for Oregon, number 23, Finn Havens.
So Finn Havens now at the plate. 2 on, nobody out here for Oregon. First pitch up high, 1-0. Arizona up 7-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. One 1-0 pitch. Boy, that didn't miss by much. He called it a ball. 2-0. Now he changed it to a strike. 2-1. Little bird dog at second base trying to keep the runner close as he fouls it off straight back. And that's going to even the count up at 2-2. Glad you could join us throughout the state of Arizona. State 48 here at the Senior Western Regional Little League Tournament, coming live to you from Laney College in Oakland, California. Two-two pitch. Throws to second base. And a nice play by the shortstop to keep that from going into center field. But I think the message was sent, Todd. We're aware that you're at second base. Don't try anything goofy. So 3-1 the count now. And he's one pitch away from loading him up as well. That's going to be tough. Center fielder coming on, makes the catch, and the runners have to hold. That's probably the hardest play for a center fielder because it comes off the bat, and you have to hesitate it. You don't have the angle as you do in left and right field, but he made a great play on the ball to make the first out of the inning.
Number 3, Parker Lampier.
So Parker Lampier now with 1 out and 2 aboard. Lampier takes a strike. Nice off-speed curveball on the outside corner at the knees. Trying to keep that runner close at second. 0-1 pitch. Misses outside to even the count. Hitches that outside corner again. He's great spot pitching by Arizona. And now down 1-2 in the count to Oregon. 1-2 pitch, fouls it off to stay alive. As we said earlier, this is Oregon's really first threat of the game as far as multiple base runners, first and second. And they had it with nobody out. There's 1 out here. There's still a double play situation in effect. And rings him up on a nice roundhouse curveball for out number 2. And that's a huge out because he didn't even get the bat on the ball. And now you've got to force at any
Now batting
base.
for Oregon, number 21, Logan Griffin.
So Logan Griffin now with 2 outs. Oregon still trying to scratch that first run out here in the bottom of the 4th. Nice block by the catcher. No advancement on the runners, and the ball was low for a 1-0 count. Boy, Todd, the smell of those burgers is making me hungry for that fish fry we're going to hang out with later on in the day.
Yeah, they're
right back through the mound and into center field for a base hit. That's going to score 1 run. And cut off by the catcher. He goes all the way to the catcher, not cut off. But no advancement. You still have runners at first and second, but Oregon gets that goose egg off the scoreboard and now trails 7-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here. A big game for the Arizona kids. Trying to advance here in the consolation bracket. Win or go home is what both teams are facing today. First pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. So Oregon finally got the 0 off the scoreboard and trails 7-1. There are 2 outs here in the inning in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 pitch. Left to throw. Oh, they've got him in a pickle now. And back and forth they go. Finally got him out. So the runner tried to score for third, but that was after the final out was made. And I'm not sure if that was a design play. That was a pretty risky play because with 2 outs, why would you do that? But the runner from second tried to go all the way around, and they just concentrated on the runner between first and second. I think Todd, they ran him the wrong way at first. They should be trying to run him back to the previous base, which is first base. And back and forth, I think it took him 4 throws to finally nail him for the inning-ending out. But Oregon scores their first run here in the bottom of the 4th and now trails 7-1. With Arizona coming up in the top of the 5th.
Pitch count for Arizona, 19.
All righty, folks. What a ball game. Looking good so far for Arizona/Douglas. Our coverage brought to you by MORSE Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. Thank you to BARNETT'S Towing and BARNETT'S Propane, serving our community since 1963. For all of your propane and roadside assistance, please support BARNETT'S Towing and BARNETT'S Propane as they support our youth. Live stream coverage here on Cool FM all year round. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact them today for all your landscaping and pool cleaning services as well. And it looks like we're ready to get underway here with the top of the 5th inning. Bill McCullough with the call for you here next.
Now batting for Arizona, number 5, Ezekiel Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez comes up to start the top of the 5th with a 7-1 lead now. First pitch is outside for a ball. And Oregon starting to run out of outs here if they want to continue to advance. Arizona, Douglas in a good position now, and really a well-played ball game by Douglas. They came out early, very, very aggressive, and a changeup got him swinging for the second strike. That was a nice changeup. As the Hawaii kids start to filter into the ballpark, and they will be playing the Montana kids, I believe, in the next game. Hawaii kids from Pearl City, and if you were with Todd on Wednesday, they were the team that beat this Arizona team to lead off the Senior League Western Regional. Pitch is low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Curveball hit to center field. He's going to drift over and make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for Arizona, number 4, Miguel Bustamante.
So Bustamante comes to the plate. I believe, Todd, that's the first time that Douglas has not gotten their leadoff batter on. First ball swinging again, fouls it down the left field line, and 0-1 the count. Fouls it straight back, so quickly in the hole, 0-2. I want to thank Laney College and actually the Little League organization here. What a great tournament they put on. Beautiful surroundings, great ballpark, and just very accommodating to all the teams here in Oakland, California. Fouled to the third base line, picks it up, and they gonna call it foul. It didn't cross the third base bag before he fielded it, so nice call by the home plate umpire.
Yeah, we're actually in Oakland here at Laney College. Earlier, I was a bit confused because we're actually staying in a different part, in a suburb.
In Hayward,
Oakland.
yeah.
In Hayward. That's why I was confused earlier.
And bouncer to the third base, and now the shortstop kind of got handcuffed. He got screened out of the play by the third baseman trying to make the play in front of him. It rolled under his glove, and just no chance for the shortstop to make that play. And a runner safe at first.
Now batting for Arizona, number 2, Rodrigo Lamadrid.
So Lamadrid comes up with 1 on and 2 outs here. There goes the runner, and they threw to first base, and he beats the throw to second base. So they tried a pickoff play. He took off, and with his speed, beat the throw down to second base to get into scoring position. Nice base running, very aggressive base running by Arizona. Pitches inside for a ball. 7-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Foul down the right side. One and one the count. In there for a strike. 1-2 now. There goes the runner from second to third, a hit and run. And once again, he's going to be safe because the player had to go and worry about the runner, and the ball was hit right where the player had just vacated from. And a nice piece of spot hitting by Arizona is going to put runners at the corners now. Still 2 outs in the inning, but trying to get that run back that Oregon scored in the top half of the inning.
15.
So Fimbre is coming to the plate now with runners at the corner. And a meeting at the mound for Oregon. They cannot afford to give up any more runs if they expect to have a chance, a decent chance to come back. We want to kind of forecast looking ahead, Todd, 7-1. That means they would have to load the bases, have a grand slam, and they would still be behind 7-5. So big work for the Oregon team trying to get back in this one. And a nice job by the Oregon coach to kind of try to settle everybody down and saying, hey, we can't afford to give these guys any more runs. There is 2 outs in the inning. And time called by the home plate umpire. Ball got loose from one of the dugouts, I believe the Arizona dugout. Throw over to first base and back in time. Once again, they have to worry about that runner at third. And as Todd mentioned in the pregame, they did have 2 runners that were thrown out versus Hawaii at third base. So sometimes you can be overly aggressive and bounced in the dirt for ball 1. And a base hit to left field is going to bring in another run for Arizona.
And now I guess we can say it's 8-1 finally.
That's right. So 8-1 here for the kids from Douglas. And you know what? They're representing the whole state. And we are very, very proud of these guys. Great coaching, great kids. And even on top of that, Todd, great families coming out. Quite a few came from Douglas, and that's no small feat, coming all the way from Douglas, Arizona to Oakland, California. A little flare to the shortstop, and this time he puts it away to finally end the inning, but Arizona gets that run back that they gave up in the top of the inning at the end of, at the end of 4.5. Now we have an 8-1 lead.
All right. Well, folks, we at least got another insurance run, which is good. Our coverage is brought to you in part by our presenting sports sponsor, SSVEC, powering our live stream youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC, serving our communities. Thank you again to the Sherry Athlete team
for Oregon, 39.
at Long Realty. Proud to support our young athletes. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the Sherry Athlete team. You can Google them. They'll come right up. Trust me, great, good, honest, straightforward people. They know their business, the Sherry Athlete team. Big thank you also going out to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage of Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. And thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving service in Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10+ years, with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporters of Douglas and Arizona in this tournament. Duran Plumbing, serving all of Cochise County. This is exciting, folks. Douglas, Arizona is representing well in their new Arizona white uniforms, which they got last night, representing the state of Arizona. The Douglas boys doing well as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning with an 8-1 lead. Bill McCullough from 520 Sports in Tucson, looking good right now. Oregon coming up to bat.
Now batting for Oregon, number 22, Carter McCata.
So McCata up at the plate leading off here, the bottom of the 5th for Oregon. Takes the first pitch high, 1-0. Looks like both teams have entered the park for next game after this one. Pearl City from Hawaii and Montana.
Yeah, Pearl City from Hawaii lost in extra innings, 9 innings last night.
To the Oakland team, yeah.
So they're in the loser's bracket right now.
And I think all games today, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are all consolation elimination games.
Okay, gotcha. That's right. This is a double elimination tournament, folks. We lost. Arizona lost the first game on Wednesday, 4-0, but they're winning tonight or today. So they'll hopefully stay alive.
And strikes them out on 4 pitches. So a nice piece of pitching by Arizona. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Bodie Cochran.
So Cochran steps in, and time is becoming an issue now here for Oregon. They've got 8 outs left to tie this game. 7 innings here at the Senior League Western Regional. Foul to the right side, out of play. And the count 0-2 now to Cochran. 0-2 pitch, curveball hit over to the right side to the second baseman, over to first, a low throw and a nice pickup by the first baseman to dig it out of the dirt for the first out of the inning. Excuse me, that's the second out of the inning.
For Oregon, number 2, Luke Collins.
So Collins now up with 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch high and away, 1-0.
We welcome our viewers also watching us on the YouTube channel, Cool FM Live YouTube. Actually have over 130 viewers watching over there as well at the moment.
Pitch low for 2-0 count.
And on our main Facebook page, we have 157 viewers right now at the moment as well.
Hit to the right side, could be trouble. And they're going to fall between the second baseman and the right fielder. Right fielder was playing deep, and that's a really difficult play for the second baseman to go out with his back to the plate and try to do what I like to call a football catch over your shoulder, and dropped harmlessly into short right field. So Oregon has the base runner on now with 2 outs
Oregon,
here in the bottom of the 5th.
Regan Russell.
We'll bring up Regan Russell. Oregon got a run in the last inning, and Arizona matched it. First pitch swinging as Russell sends a drive down the right field line. Just foul. Well, maybe they're not playing Montana as another team comes in. I'm not sure where this team is from.
Almost looks like an Oakland, but Oakland won. It says R. Okay.
They got the Oakland A's colors, the green and gold.
Yeah, they do, yeah. Oh.
And that's hit deep to the power alley and right and left center field over his head. And that's going to score a run for Oregon without a throw, and a stand-up double to the left center field power alley. You got all of that one. And Oregon with their second run of the inning. And if they're going to make a move, this is the inning they need to start. And they get a run aboard now, 8-2 in favor of Arizona.
Now batting for Oregon, number 51, Uriah Ustek.
And that was the best hit that Oregon's had in this game. And like I said, he got all of that one and sent it to the power alley in left center field for a stand-up double and an RBI.
Here we go, Cookie. Keep it going.
First pitch is low for a ball, so there's no quit in this Oregon group. There's 2 outs, and they still got to run in and trying to get that second one picked up from second base. Next pitch high, and 2-0 the count. Two-0 pitch. Just missed on the corner, 3-0. That's the Nevada team. That's the Nevada team. 3-0 pitch and gets a strike. I think that last pitch was closer to a strike than that one, but 3-1 the count. 2 outs. 1 run in for Oregon. And tries the same pitch and gets the same result, strike 2. So the runner at second is going to take off, maybe, or at least get a good lead. 3-2 with 2 outs.
Oh, big hit.
And another hit to the gap, and a nice play by the center fielder to end the inning. Boy, he had a long ways to run on that one, and called off the left fielder as he can be, in the captain of the outfield. and put it away.
Pitch count for
Once again,
Arizona,
just good
37.
defensive play by Arizona here in this game. And you've seen a few gems with us today.
Well, folks, we head to the top of the 6th inning. Arizona / Douglas coming back up to bat. The score 8-2. Looking real good right now. Thank you to our sponsors, Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Pride Boulevard. They're now open on Saturdays from 9 until 2 at Ginger's Title Services. Thank you to Copper Plain Community Hospital of Cochise County, the new physical therapy department now open in Hereford. Physical therapy clinics in Bisbee and Douglas, providing you the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today.
So in between innings, like we said, Arizona coach came over to the umpire crew and said, hey, we got 9 runs, not 8.
Oh.
And they checked with the score. They're still saying they got 8, but... And I believe they're going to keep it like that because they are the official scores. But it should be 9-2, but we're going to have to run with 8-2.
Yeah, well, we thought so earlier.
Yeah, we thought it was 8-1.
And you went to check on them.
Yes, I did.
And they still...
They rebuffed me. But, yeah, they did miss a run. But nevertheless, at this point, it doesn't matter. But you'd hate to have something like that come up and decide a game. So we head to the top of the 6th.
Now batting for Arizona, number 8, Abel Clint.
So Abel Clint is going to lead it off with an 8-2 lead officially.
Yeah.
First pitch in the dirt gets away, but...
Well, let's hope it doesn't come down to having that be a factor, but the umpire is even saying that, but we'll see what happens here. Right now, doesn't matter.
Swing and a miss. Big swing by Clinch. He was in the count at 1-1. And swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Bender just misses outside. 1-2. And second pitch in a row misses, so evens the count at 2-2. Nice eye at the plate. And hits a drive to left field. And a nice catch by the Oregon left fielder. Just picked it right up off his shoe tops as that ball kind of faded. And just a good play by Oregon.
Now batting for Arizona, number 23, Eric Villalobos.
So Eric Villalobos up the bat now with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0.
Well,
and way out in front of that one, so he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
well, we do have video proof of this score of this game, but we have to wait for the game's over in order to look back on the video proof.
That's true.
Maybe it would turn to that, well, let's hope it doesn't, where we'd have to go off the air for a brief point to count the runs, and then they'd resume play. Who knows?
Hopefully we won't get to that point. 8-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th, and top of the 6th. And loses them to a base on balls. So a 1-out walk.
Here we go, Matt.
Now batting for Arizona, number 17, Max Algara.
Let's go, Max.
So Max Algara up to the plate now. One out here in the top of the sixth. One runner on. Throw over to first base. He gets back in time.
Vivo. Le vista más, eso es tuyo.
Fouled off to the right side, out of play. Once again, throw over to first. Just kind of more of a token throw that time. 0-1 the count. Low for a ball, evens the count, 1-1. And a base hit into shallow center field puts runners aboard at first and second.
Come on, Bear. Here we go, Bear. Here we go. Reach right there.
And lots of teams coming into the park
Now
and
batting
stuff.
for Arizona, number 5,
I believe that
Ezekiel
Arizona
Gonzalez.
still may play Montana, but it's kind of hard to tell with everybody arriving at once. Normally on a day like today, it's all elimination games, which obviously Montana is in that consolation bracket along with Arizona.
Gonzalez up to bat for Arizona now.
Big roundhouse curve, just misses, 1-0. Tried to roll that one right off the table. And 2-0 the count, quickly behind to Gonzalez. And misses out. Oh, they gave him the strike. Boy, that one looked high and away, huh? So 2-1 the count now to Gonzalez. Runners at first and second. One out here in the top of the sixth. Misses outside again, runs the count to 3-1. And once again, Oregon a pitch away from loading up the bases.
You mean Douglas? Oh, yeah, well, right. Oh.
And popped up into shallow center field. Three guys are converging. Nobody wants to take it.
Oh.
Throw to third, and they get him, but that was not his fault. He had to wait on the play, and he's gunned out at third. But once again, not much you can do about that. When the play should have been made in the outfield, it wasn't. And with runners at first and second, you're forced to run to third.
Number 11,
And
Arson
they got him fairly easy for the second out of the inning. Runners still now at first and second, but with two outs. Nice roundhouse curve. He gets away. He's going to try to go to third base and gets him again. Yep. And once again, runner thrown out at third. So 2 consecutive outs made at third base. That's going to end the inning and the threat as we head into the bottom of the sixth with the Arizona team up 8-2.
All right, thank you, Bill. Our coverage powered by our presenting sponsor, SSVEC.
Pitch count for Oregon,
Sulphur
59.
Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Thank you to the MORSE Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. And if you're watching on our YouTube page, Cool FM Live at YouTube, that is underway right now. Make sure you subscribe to our page for future sports broadcasts. And we cover all kinds of sports all across Cochise County year-round. And check out our new-ish YouTube page, Cool FM Live. And, of course, follow us for everything Cochise County. News, weather, sports, entertainment, contests. We are where Cochise comes. We are what's happening at Cool FM Live on Facebook and also on Instagram as well. We'd love to have you join the Cool FM family on whatever platform you choose. And let's see, What's the latest temperature? It feels like it's getting warmer.
Yeah, it is getting warmer, but it's still beautiful.
But the temperature stays the same. But that sun is beating down hot. And it still says, what do you have? I've got 67.
I've got 69.
And you've got 60. See, it feels like 69 to me. Doesn't feel like 67. But
But I got Apple, you got Android.
yeah, that's true. And there is literally not a cloud in the sky unless it's like really low by
Way
the
over by
mountains.
the Oakland Hills.
Yeah, by the hills. There you can see some clouds in the distance.
Now batting for Oregon.
And they may be coming off the ocean, so
Bailey.
off San Francisco Bay.
All
Just a
right,
beautiful area here. So
Bottom-
Bailey up here in the
bottom of the sixth.
bottom of the sixth. Thank you. First ball swinging, fouls it straight back, 0-1. Oregon better start making some noise. They're running out of time. And the 0-1 pitch. Just missed inside, 1-1. Very deliberate delivery from the Arizona pitcher. He's taking his time.
Ooh,
And that's hit to center field. And over the head of the center fielder to the fence. And he's digging for third. And he's going to get in there with a stand-up, or excuse me, a sliding triple, as it was misjudged in center field. And at the last minute went over his head. Right fielder a little late backing up, but that's all on the center fielder. And Oregon gets the first base runner, the first base runner of the inning all the way to third base. But they still got some work to do, Todd.
yeah, 0 outs, no outs, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting for Oregon, number 23, Finn Havens.
So Finn Havens coming up again here. Runner at third, nobody out. Defense playing in, and now the middle infielders go back, and they're playing even at the bag on the corners. The runner at third base's run really means nothing to Arizona at this point. You will trade a run for an out in this scenario.
Oh, no.
And another balk is going to let the runner come home to score. So that's Oregon's third run of the game, down 8-3, which should be 9-3. And Coach Chewy heading out to the mound to talk things over.
Well, the bases are cleared, though. So it's kind of like starting over, I guess, in a sense.
I think he just wants to basically settle the guys down, just like, it's not done yet. We still got a little bit of work to do. Don't get complacent. And we should be out of here if you play ball the Douglas way.
And that mound, because this is a, turf, or what is that called again?
Turf field.
Turf field.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, different for them to get used to as well. Playing on a field like this.
So 8-3 now. And pitches outside. No outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Nobody on. And Oregon down by 5 runs, which should be 6.
Yeah.
Pitch low, and 2-0 the count quickly.
Okay.
Now batting for Oregon, number 3, Parker Lamptey.
So runner at first now for Oregon. And we're having our producer actually kind of rewind the feed and check on that score. Oregon with a sense of urgency now here in the bottom of the 6th. Still nobody out. And Arizona having some control issues getting the ball across the plate for strikes. The last thing you want to do if you're Arizona is walk your runners and putting base on. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. It's not going to be in time. Oh, they did get him. Wow. They did get him. That was, in fact, the throw was in front of the bag. That's a great play to go ahead and do a backwards swipe. And it looked like the runner kind of let up. Didn't you think so, Todd? I thought he had that one stolen easily, and he kind of let up and thrown out.
That was a huge out.
And the skipper for Oregon's going to go out and talk to the infield umpire. He thinks that the runner was safe.
Well, call has been made. There's no replay. Not going to change any minds, but that was a big play.
That was, once again, a huge play. You're right. And so kind of takes the wind out of their sail, you know. Yeah. That's more of a momentum out to stop the momentum.
Yep. One out now, at least, for Arizona / Douglas.
Swing and a miss. Oh, they did. He got just a piece of it. But
yeah, you could hear it.
Nevertheless, a strike. And 1-2 the count. And swing and a miss, and down he goes.
There we go.
For the second out here in the bottom of the 6th.
That talk on the mound by the coach, by Chewy.
Number 21, Logan Griffin.
Helped out. Now we got 2 quick outs here.
And Logan Griffin steps in the batter's box. First pitch swinging. And a nice infield hit right down the third base line. Kind of handcuffed the third baseman. Had to go to his knees. He wouldn't have been able to throw him out anyways, but just a nice hit for Oregon. Oh, and they did call it foul now. A late foul call by the... Did the home plate umpire call that, or the third base umpire is right there? And
I thought it looked foul to me. So.
I thought it might have been, but you know, it's kind of a late call. So cross back to the batter's box, and all he got out of that was a strike.
Well, that's good.
It's good for Arizona. 1-1 the count now. 2 outs here in the inning. Nobody on base. And misses low. Now, if you're Arizona, you want to just throw strikes. Let your defense work behind you and have confidence in them, as we've seen. They've made some terrific plays here in the game. Just throw strikes. Boy, that curveball didn't miss by much. 3-1 the count now. Three-one pitch. Fouled out of play, so runs the count full. 3-2. This has been a fun game. Full count pitch. He's going to lose him on a walk. So that keeps Oregon alive here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs as he trots down to first base.
Got to get.
Batting for Oregon, number 22, Carter McAdams.
So McAdams coming up here with a runner at first now. Still 2 outs. They got a lot of work to do, but this Oregon team is not giving up, and that's a good sign. Quick throw down to first. Boy, he snagged that one out of the air. That was going down the line in right field, so a nice play by the first baseman to save that throw. Throw kind of sailed on the catcher a little bit. And that one is popped up. He'll be called by the shortstop. He puts it away, and that's going to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base So at the end of 6 innings, we've got an 8-3 ball game in favor of Arizona.
Pitch count for Arizona, 56.
Oh, that's a relief to get out of that inning, Bill.
Yes, it is. Real quick, while Todd's doing some busy work, he mentioned to you, the Cochise County fans, the Cool FM fans, to thanking them for going on YouTube. And 5 Kilo Sports Talk is going to transition from Facebook to YouTube. We may keep the shows on YouTube, but we are going to do our football games, basketball games, softball, baseball games, or any other sporting events we have. We're going to go over to the YouTube channel. So please subscribe to the 520 Sports Talk YouTube channel, because we need a certain amount of subscribers before they start letting us do live games on that channel. We would appreciate it. So take it away, Todd.
All righty. Well, we're heading to the top of the 7th inning. It'd be nice to get a few more insurance runs. The scoreboard says 8-3. There's been a little bit of a dispute of the score. The umpire came over and thinks it's 9-3. We thought there was an extra run for the longest time as well, but they have not changed the score. So hopefully it does not come down to having to figure that out. Top of the 7th underway here.
Now batting for Arizona, number 11, Jaden Arciniega.
Arciniega steps up, leading off the top of the 7th here. And he steps out of the box to let Coach Chewy make his way down to first base. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. And bounced it. That was a 59-foot pitch. Todd bounced it just in front of the plate. And Arciniega quickly ahead, 2-0. And got the strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Two-one pitch fouled off to the right side, out of play. Evens the count at 2-2. And nice off-speed pitch. Dropped at home plate. He's going to make the official out at first base for the first out of the inning. Beautiful day here, Todd. I can tell by 2 reasons. 1, we're not sweating. 2, I've only gone through about a half a bottle of water. And if we were in southern Arizona, I'd probably be on my 3rd or 4th bottle of water. So.
No doubt.
So the coach of Oregon headed out to the mound. He's got the first baseman and the pitcher that he's having a little meeting with. Now the second baseman's going to come over and just take a look as he starts to back up into the mound.
Now batting for Arizona, number 4, Miguel Bustamante.
So Bustamante comes up, nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. First ball swing is going to send a drive to right field, which they're going to put away for the out. And 2 outs now here in the inning.
Now batting for Arizona, number 2, Rodrigo Lamadrid.
It's going to bring up Rodrigo Lamadrid. I don't believe, Todd, that Arizona's gone down 1-2-3 at all in this game, but 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, nobody on, and we'll see what Lamadrid can do. Curveball in there for a strike. Strike 1. Nice pitch by the Oregon pitcher.
Ooh.
Curveball, but missed up high that time. 1-1.
Looked like it was going to hit him for a second.
Goes with a fastball, and it's a drive to right field, but right at him, and he played him perfectly to end the inning, and that's actually the first time that Oregon has gotten Arizona out 1-2-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th with the boys from from Douglas up 8-3.
And thank you so much, Bill. SSVEC, our presenting sports sponsor, powering our live stream youth sports coverage all year long. SSVEC serving our community. Make sure you join us for football coverage this season. High school football, we're going to do as many games as we can across the county. We're going to have a cool sports zone as well, showing you the end zones of potential scoring from various teams that we cover around the county. So we're going to be doing a lot of games this year. High school football coverage more than ever. And Bill McCullough, actually here with 520 Sports, is going to join us for some of those games as well when he can. And so it's going to be an exciting football season coming up as well, too, Bill.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. And I know that I'll be there for the pick game between Douglas and Bisbee, and that's one of the best games in all of the county all season.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeff Davenport and you will be doing the pick game.
Pitching for Arizona, number 15, Emiliano Finbrace.
Finbrace, new pitcher.
Finbrace set in to clean things up here in the bottom of the 7th for Douglas. Yeah, looking forward to that pick game. Going to be fun to work with Jeff. I haven't had an opportunity to work with him. I worked side by side with him when he was on Cool FM and I was on 5 Field Sports Talk, but we're going to team up and give Cool FM the A-team effort on that pick game.
Yeah, and that game will be on our YouTube channel, Cool FM Live, as well as on our Facebook page. That's the nice thing now. With a lot of our sports coverage, you'll be able to watch it on our YouTube channel as well.
And I think we might even try-cast it with, we'll put it on our page as well.
Absolutely. Well, I guess now we're down to the final 3 outs now, right, Bill? Here.
Yeah, 3 outs to go.
This is for all the marbles.
Barring a miracle.
We're hoping here for a 1-2-3 inning, and then Arizona/Douglas's days in the tournament continue.
Nice spot.
And once again, we want to thank the people of Laney College, of Oakland, California, of the Little League organization hosting this Western Regional Class A effort by everybody involved. Beautiful, beautiful campus here at Laney College.
Wyatt Stewart.
Very, very impressive. So Stewart comes up for the leadoff spot here in the bottom of the 7th. And Oregon down 8-3. First pitch low, ball 1. I can't tell you how impressed I am with Laney College and their athletic venues. I mean, for a junior college, this is incredible. Swing and a miss, evens the count 1-1.
And the nicest people, very accommodating,
really cool
very
people.
Friendly, and they run a really class act tournament.
Yeah,
too.
Win-win situation all around. 1-1 pitch, low for ball 2. 2-1 the count.
Yeah, it's been a very smooth running tournament here for the West Regionals.
Yeah, I kind of had to get my legs out from under me yesterday when I flew in because I didn't sleep the night before. I had over his head, and 3-1 the count. Once again, if you're Arizona, you just want to throw strikes.
That first out is critical.
Ooh, he was taken all the way, and boy, that pitch barely missed, and he's going to trot down to first to get the leadoff batter on for Oregon.
Now batting for Oregon, number 1, Austin Lampier.
So Austin Lampier up second here, no outs and a runner at first for Oregon. Inside for a ball.
Oregon not going away easy.
And that's a sign of a good team, a well-coached team. You don't quit till that last out. In there for a strike on a fastball right down the middle.
Yep, that was a beautiful pitch.
Runner very short lead at first base. They're not going to try anything crazy down by 5 runs. And another strike paints that outside corner. And 1-2 the count. Is that?
Yep.
1-2 the count.
Come on, one more strike. Let's do it.
And there goes the runner. And it was a hit and run. He fouls it off straight back. So they sent the wheels in motion. I don't think it was going to be a straight steal down by 5 runs, but they hit and run and he fouled it off. So the runner trots back to first base. And the count remains 1-2. Even got to talk to a few Oregon people. So very, very nice. Just really, glad to be here. Proud of their kids, as they should be. And they've given it a good effort today. Last ball missed for a evens the count at 2-2. 2-2 pitch, and there.
Come on. Oh, did he get him?
And he got him at second base.
That wasn't the best of throws.
Well, and the runner, if you watch it, the runner had to hold up because it was kind of a soft, I don't even want to call it a line drive, but a lot of backspin on it. And he had to make sure that the shortstop couldn't catch it. He caught it on the short hop and wisely threw and got the lead runner at second base. So not the runner's fault on that particular instance, but a nice play by the shortstop for the first out. High and away, ball 1.
That was a big out. So 2 more outs, Bill, and Arizona can advance in this tournament.
For the early 9 o'clock game tomorrow against Montana.
Got to get 2 more outs.
Runner at first, decent lead. And the pitch to the plate misses outside. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. I think he might have got a piece of it because the runners were not allowed to advance. So nice play, but it also might have got a little bit of the catcher, home plate umpire walking over there to make sure he's okay. So we'll all reset now with a 1-2 count. And a roller to third base. He's going to go the short way to second, on to first, and no throw. He wisely decided to hold up. There's no reason to throw it, especially with a 5-run lead. You got the lead runner out. You got the second out of the inning, and that runner at first base is run absolutely nothing at this point. So Uriah Eustath coming up. One more chance for Oregon here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
Still a runner at first.
Big Bender misses inside, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at the knees on the outside corner. Strike 1, evens the count. And fouled off out of play to the right side. So now Oregon down to their last strike. And if you watch, the pitcher's not even paying attention to the runner first for good reason. His run means nothing. It's 8-3, and he wants his full attention on the batter here with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch for the advancement. High, misses it, even the count at 2-2. I thought we were packing up and leaving on that. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 outs, and an 8-3 lead for Douglas. Curveball inside didn't break enough, and he missed to run the count full. So now the runner at first will take off on the pitch with 2 outs. Just give him a fastball down the middle and we're out. There goes the runner on the 3-2 pitch and fouled off out of play to the right side. So we'll wind it up and do it again. Oregon down to their last strike here in the bottom of the 7th. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Drops the ball. He's going to make the out at first base. And that's your ball game. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left man on the base. And the final score, according to the scoreboard, is 8-3. And at this point, really, it doesn't matter, as Arizona comes back after that initial loss to the Pearl City kids from Hawaii and gets a win over a very talented and very good ball-playing Oregon team who left everything on the field, but it just wasn't enough today.
On behalf of North and South Oakland,
and they will head back up north to the state of Oregon. But just good kids from Oregon, and congratulatory high five after the game.
Tomorrow, Saturday, the 19th. At 9 a.m.
So it's official. Arizona will play Montana tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. So get up early, get that breakfast going, and sit down, and we'll be right back where we were today. I'll be calling the game with Todd Ryan, and it should be a lot of fun. But congratulations to the Arizona team and the kids from Douglas as they come back and avenge that loss in the first game of the Western Regional to advance to tomorrow's game.
So Arizona/Douglas lives for another day with a big win today, 8-3. We'll be back at it again tomorrow morning, Saturday morning at 9 a.m., just before 9 a.m. on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Cool FM Live, spread the word. Let's root Douglas to another win. They're not out of this yet. Bill McCullough, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again, folks, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. here on Cool FM Live. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you again tomorrow.